Hi guys, my memory card was full, so I couldn't get in the video. So I'm gonna do it one more time, and I hope it works. Okay, so this is a layout I did. I'm gonna show you Project Life, by the way, but this is at the end of May, early June. So basically, I just did a layout of the first 6 lessons at ABC Cooking, and I wrote here, down here, I wrote the numbers and I wrote them in Japanese first, and then I stamped it in English so you could read it. And so I'll just do a quick look, read for you. The first one was roasted chicken, then ikameshi, which is stuffed squid. I don't have a picture for 1 or 2 because my old phone broke and it had pictures on there, and I lost everything because I spilled a cup of coffee on it. But I do have pictures for 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is Tangerine, which is a kind of like omelet type thing on top of rice, which is really yummy, trust me. Nikujaga, which is the meat and potatoes. Ebi no kakiage, which is like shrimp kind of tempura. And then udon pad thai, which is, you know, pad thai, guys. So what I did is I put the 4 pictures, and this is really like balanced, you know, but I like how it's geometrical. And first, I used my basic gray postage border, and I cut it out with this kind of craft paper, and then I just layered it in the corners there. And then I used some jelly bean corrugated letters, and I used my Brilliance Moonlight white ink on it to get that nice color. And then this is basic gray basic papers. It's kind of like lined, and I did that. And these are Lily Bee design letters. I super love them. And then I use the basic gray tabs around here, and there's the file tab, the bracket tab, the oval tab, and then I think this is a ticket tab, but I'm not sure what that's called. It has like the, you know, cut corners there. And I layered them all with a craft, and there's the Tenshin with some other things, some nikujaga, meat and potatoes, and I made mochi with sweet bean in there. And then that's the ebi no kakiage, and the age tofu I made, which is super yummy, and then the udon pad thai, which is super cool. So that is what it looks like. That's the layout. And I showed you June already, the first page, so I'm not going to show that again. Then I did a 2-page spread with basic gray Konnichiwa. And basically, my friend Aya is getting married in October, and we're celebrating her engagement. And she's all worried that she has to cook for her husband, so I invited her to ABC Cooking Studio for a free lesson, trial lesson, and we made a tiramisu cake, and it was a lot of fun to get together, and we had lunch at a Korean place beforehand, and then we went and made cake. And it was funny because she didn't have like an apron or slippers, so she had to buy an apron, and her like apron is like the exact same style as my apron because it's from the exact same store. So that was really funny, and they thought we were like twins, but it was a lot of fun. Anyways, so I wrote tiramisu, and I put a little bling for thing. These are from the basic gray by the letters lowercase, and then these mini market letters here for love. So, and then I used a ring. This was actually a layered chipboard piece, but I took it off and just used the single one instead of the double rings. And then this is the MFT big heart ones, which I super love. And this is some rub-on. And this picture is kind of orangey, but the light was strange, I think. And this goes together, so I made a little banner with, that is the alphabet banner from MFT, and I glued some twine right here, and it says O Medito, which is congratulations. And then I used the stamp to love and cherish, which Ali Papercraft doll gave me. And then I stamped the bride and groom, and then I used this little sticker, and I put Aya's getting married. And then I had to put both of these pictures because I liked how she was in this picture, and I liked how I was in this picture, so both go there. And then this is the tiramisu cake that we made, and it had this like little rings with hearts to stick into it too, so that was so fun. And these are some pick frame Android, it's an Android application. That's what I want to say. I lost my words. An Android application for my phone, smartphone, and I used it's called Pick Frame, and you can pick it out. And there's a couple other things that I used, and I had a lot of fun playing around with them. So here's a picture of the pancakes that I got from JS Pancake Cafe, and they have salmon, and they've got avocado and this really yummy dill dip, and it's like a dinner pancake. And then they had this sweet lemonade with Tansan or Wilkinson's, you know, club soda, and you pour it in and mix it, and it was delicious, heaven. And then I put these Konnichiwa stickers here, just there's something missing, so I just put them on there. And then I joined Kokokara, that's the gym that I've been going to, and I super love it. And they have a massage chair room, and you can go and have a really awesome massage, and I really enjoy doing that. So I put my new favorite place and then a punched heart there, and that's the craft skinny tape that I just got with some orange in the back. And I didn't have this picture until recently, so I couldn't add it in here and show this until that was finished. But anyways, printed it tonight and got it done. And there's the entrance, and then I just put the story here. And it says, I and I got together after a long while to talk about her getting married. It was an exciting time and very interesting to hear the similarities between her guy and mine. It was weird how similar they are. She's getting married in October, so before then, she needs to learn how to cook. And I want to fit into a nice dress. Honto koko kara started dane. And then I put a little happy face with peace sign right there. I don't know if you can see it right here. Yeah. And then it says, we're rooting for you. So I want to fit into a dress, a really nice dress for her wedding, and she wants to learn to cook for her husband. So those are like fun kind of things we're talking about. Anyways, next page is pun, number 1, and pun is Japanese. In Japanese, it's not Japanese, it's French, but in Japanese they say pan. They don't say like a Japanese word. That's what they say. And we have to teach them in English that we don't say that in English. But I wrote pan number 1, and then this is just a dollar dollar store collection brad that we had. And then there it is right there. And I have this, this was a basic gray basics paper too, and I stamped this in Blushing Bride Stampin' Up! Ink. I put some glitter in the center, and then I wrote in Japanese here. I won't read it, but it just said, today I had my first bread lesson. It was really fun. It tasted like store-bought bakery bread, and I want to make bread soon. And thank you, ABC Cooking. That's all it says. And then there's the basic chorus, which I'm joined, and then kabocha and paprika is the first one. Kabocha is for pumpkin, or squash, I should say. And then maple almond is the number 2. So that was really fun. I put an arrow to, I cut that out by hand, and then I just put it towards number 1, which I made. And then this one is a cool paper. I liked how it had the eye, which is the symbol for love. And I put, in the latest package including PL goodies, Sherry hooked me up with my fave snack, licorice. Thanks, YouTube BFF, scrappin' and rappin'. And I took a picture of it, and I had to put it there. Thank you, girls. She always sends me the sweetest things. You guys know she rocks. So I did, this is for her, and it's an ode to my YouTube BFF. And then I put a girl with a really big heart. Thanks. And there's YouTube BFF. And that says, oh, how sweet. Because of you, my world is brighter. And I wrote, what would we do without a YouTube BFF? You inspire us, enable us, and send us happy mail. You brighten up my day. Big hugs. And I super loved that. And I had to put that in there. Thank you so much, Scrappin' and Rappin'. And the next one is in the center. I kept that card that Alex has sent me from her buttons. And it's so cute, Hello Kitty. So I die cut a circle from this paper, and I tied it with some baker's twine there. And then there's a picture of the buttons that she sent. I just put some washi tape, and this was a thing from crepe paper, I think it was. And I just circled June, and then I put some banner from the collection, and it says Paper Candies, and that's her name for Etsy. It says, oh, how lovely. And so in love with Alex's buttons and badges. And then here's the flare for buttons, the ones that I ordered from her, and the note that Shelly had sent me to her. Thank you so much. It was for my first order to Japan. So that was really cool. I really liked this barcode buttons that she had, and I ordered some Disney ones because we love Disney, and I like the other ones too. And you can pull it into the back, and then there's her thing right there. Flare for buttons and Kids Mom $19.99. And then up here I put how much I love Kokokara, my gym, and then I like Yasashi Latinero, and then Hyperbeat 45, and I not Papa Bear zoomed up. I only did that one time because I did not enjoy it at all. I don't like the sensei, so I don't know, maybe I'll try it in the future, but I'm not cool about this. I super love Hyperbeat. It's like this really fun dance aerobics, and they do like Madonna or, you know, Ricky Martin, or they do like boy bands, and they do a dancing, and there's no microphone. Like, you just have to watch the teacher, and then she teaches you a few steps, and then using like hand motions she shows you what to do, and you repeat it. And so we have so much fun. I have friends that I made, and we go together, and it's a lot of fun. And then this one is the Mickey pancakes that I made for breakfast. Yum. So I just got the idea to do that. So anyways, the next page, there was a typhoon that came, and I just wrote an unlucky rainy day, and that's from Alex's one paper candies. So I love that, Brad. And then I used my mini markers to write that. And this is the MFT, I can't remember what that's called. It's like the one with a big label and then the tiny ones around that. And I super love that. And I wrote an unlucky day because, number one, I burnt my popcorn. I was so bummed. I love popcorn. I made it at work, and I burnt it. And I couldn't eat it. It smelled so bad. And then number two was the machine gave me 7-Up instead of Pepsi twice. And I never buy Pepsi. Seriously, I don't drink pop unless I really, really want to. I mean, I'm really craving it. And then I put it in, and I pushed the Pepsi button, and then a 7-Up came. And it was right next to, 7-Up was next to Pepsi, so I thought I'd pushed the wrong button. So what do? I put money in again. I pushed the same button, and then out comes another step. I figured that I must have pushed the right button. Basically, they had 7-Up in the Pepsi section by accident, and I had 2 7-Ups instead of one Pepsi. That sucked big time. And number 3 was a typhoon came and made me miss the gym, which really sucked because I was so super psyched to go to the gym, and the typhoon came and I had to go home. But it was really good that I did go home because the train was stopped, and it would have been stopped by the time I went to the station, and I would have taken a super expensive taxi home or stuck waiting for hours. So good to go home. But I put this unhappy face right here. And then the next day, like, the sky was so blue, and this looks really cloudy, but I should take in a picture from my house because seriously, it was beautiful, and you can see how bright that blue is. And this just is printed from my computer, and it says, "Hello sunshine, so glad to see you," and I stamped that from the Hollywood Sunshine set. And then over here I stamped the definition in Oinks Black of the sunlight, and I made a banner, and I just put "Feel Better with Lily B" sign alphas, and then I put "Sleeping through a typhoon is not a fun event, a sleepless night worthy of a pick-me-up." And here was my pick-me-up, a Starbucks latte and coconut M&Ms. Heaven, and with a heart. I loved it. I love coconut M&Ms, and I love Starbucks. So here is roast beef dinner that I made, and that's Hideki's. He just loves gravy over everything, and I put corn on for him, and we always have yummy salads, so I stamped those dinner with the ones, I think that's the one, I don't know, I can't remember which one. Anyways, some I knew them. Other one from NAF for the one that I got, I can't remember. And here's the back of the Hello Kitty card, and I stamped this with the Sweet Threads scallop swirls or something. I love that one, and I just did some random inking. And then I put how I had sent packages at the post to Alabama, Florida, New York, Hamilton, Ontario, and Cambridge, Ontario. What's a girl to do without her smartphone / address book? Because I would be lost. Even phone numbers, guys. If you lost your smartphone, you wouldn't be able to call anybody, would you? Or your normal phone, even. Nobody remembers phone numbers anymore. That So how reliant are we on technology? And I put post, and then office, and then I put some washi tape here, and I put 1 of 5, 2 of 5, and then 3. So it was like all the different packages that. And then this is one of those Neff embossed and punch buttons that he sent me, and I put some just twine through there. And this is kurazushi, which is kaiten sushi, which is conveyor, you know, rotating conveyor sushi. You guys know what that is. And that is the characters for kurazushi. So we went there with Hide and his family, and there's Hideki looking cool. And I was going to put something up here, like too cool or something, but I forgot. But anyways, I put how I went for training this day. This is another day, by the way. I went for training, and I had to buy this bento for lunch, and it's a really yummy one from the station, so I was really excited. And I just took a picture of the cool calendar they did with the kids. Like, they just, every day they asked how's the weather, and then they drew a picture. They either cut something or they drew a picture and put it up there, so that was really fun. And then there's and then when I came home, I was just really tired, so I just bought soba at the station. And I love soba, and we always eat soba, so that's you buy it from a vending machine. Like, you put your money in first, you push what kind of noodles you want or what you want to order from the soba place or udon place, and then out comes the ticket, and then the lady comes and she asks you, do you want soba or udon? And then you say soba, so she circles soba, and so then they bring it to you like within a minute, and then you eat, and it's so yummy, guys. So if you're in Japan, you gotta do that. Vending machine noodles, I'm telling you. No, you don't, not vending machine noodles, a vending machine ticket, and then get your noodles. So really yummy. And then I just put a picture from Kurazushi, which is the place outside, and we just had these. And I don't really like the quality of this picture, so I might get it printed elsewhere or do some editing, because I did not have any luck printing it. It looked really dark, and then the next one I did was like kind of orangey, so I don't know, but that was fun. And then I just did a video on that, so you guys can check that out. And then this is from the Portrait Collection Vintage Lace that Sherry has sent me, and it's crepe paper. Yay! And I super love it. I love the back. And then I used the same paper here because I ended up cutting 12 by 12 down to an 8.5 by 11. So super love that. And then this page is my Tsukemen page here. And I took a picture of Hide and I. We went to eat noodles. And I wrote, first I'll just tell you that Tsukemen, and here's the kanji, Tsukemen, and it's noodles accompanied by soup for dipping. And anyways, this is the best place to eat Tsukemen. It's so good. And it's right above my work, so I can go anytime I want, but I won't go every day or something. But I'd love to go every day if I could. I love it. And then this is fun because I found this, this is a pink Paislee, one of those spool buttons, or you know what I mean. So it says fast to boiling on it. So I thought that was cool because you have to boil noodles. So I thought that went there. And then I used some black washi, and then this pattern washi here. And then I had this leftover paper, and I just put it on the bottoms there. And so there's me with my bib, because here's the big bowl of soup and broth, and it has lots of yummy vegetables and stuff in it. And I eat my noodles really neatly, but it does tend to splatter sometimes, so that was cool. And then there's pictures of our noodles up close, and then there's the guy cutting the fresh noodles right next to us, so that was cool. I like to watch him do that, and that's where I usually sit, right next to him, so I could watch. And then there's Hide with his noodles. So just a really quick, easy page. And then down here, I did some fun, I don't know, kind of applications. I'll have to put in some of the applications that I used, but it was a really fun, I think this is one man with a camera, but let me know if you can't find it, or if it's different, I'll put a note. Anyways, there's the center where I teach my English lesson, and there's the nameplate, and then there's some yummy, it's hard to see, this is Hakone, and then there's a Hakone ship that you can go on, and those are like kind of cookie type crackers. that someone had bought us from the thing. And I put Doyo Ego class, which is Saturday English class that I teach twice a month. And there's everyone, they're holding the souvenirs here, so that was cool. And then I put Meiji Center, which is the name of the place. It's not the exact name, but. And then there's some beautiful flowers that I saw on the way there. This one says Breathe, and then Beauty. And then this one says, Where can flowers grow? There's this sign, it says you can let them, it says, let's make a nice place to live in, a nice city for people to live in. And then you can call them and then tell them this is where we should put flowers. And isn't that a nice idea? Like, they have signs in public that you could call and say, I want flowers here, and they'll think about it. Isn't that a cool idea? And then I just took some pictures of me while we were walking, while I was walking. And I never do that. And I just was having a lot of fun using this program and getting some cool pics. So I put listen here. Just, you know, listen to outside and nature. And then I put June 30th. And then it says, just be me. And this is from a Prima journaling set. It's like a huge set, but I love that size, and I love that style of the letters. So super cool, guys. So that is my project life. And my favorite is this Konnichiwa. And then I like the sketchbook too. So I'll be doing some more. And thanks for hanging in for June. Take care. Bye-bye.